Good morning. How you doing? Let me just set up my computer real quick. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's really bad in here. All right, I think it should be good now. I think I have it on high latency because the timing behind it is like a couple of seconds short. I'm doing great today. How you doing? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how to set it up to a lower latency. Sorry, I'm setting up the latency for the stream as well right now. Hey, Firefly. How you doing? Okay. I heard my voice through your. Good morning. Yeah, babe, I'm like hearing my voice echo. All right, let me start adding people to the list before I forget. Cosmo, and then Firefly. So, Cosmo, what do you desire to know today? I'm feeling whoop, and I said whoop. I'm feeling pretty good today too. What was that? Oh, hello, Green. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Cosmo, so whenever you're ready, you could just put your question down in the YouTube chat and I'll answer you as soon as I can. I still don't know how I'm going to fix the latency while I'm live. Yeah, it's whatever. So Green, I'm going to add you to the list right now, okay? So Cosmo, you said you want to know Ahmed's current feelings and next actions for this month. No contact. Didn't I already do this question? I think I remember doing this one for you. Do you have a different question? Like, is there anything else you want to know about, like career, finances, health, relationship with family? I could do a general reading too, but I'm only gonna be able to pull like 3 or 4 cards. No problem. I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. The weather's been really nice out. Took my dog out on a walk yesterday. Did a little bit of cooking. What is coming towards me in love in the next 7 days? Okay, no problem. And your name is Amara, right? I'm pretty sure Amara is like the goddess of love, if I'm not mistaken. What is coming towards Amara in the next 7 days? Hold on. Just trying to get my other laptop set up over here so I have the list ready for anyone else. Hello, Positive Vibes. How you doing? You know what? Give me 1 second before I start Amara's reading. I'm just going to get my other table here set up so I could have my other computer next to me. 3 and the 4 of Cups. Okay. Move all this stuff out of the way. I'm really upset I gotta throw out these sunglasses. Look what I did, guys. I stepped on them by accident the other day. I don't have super glue to fix them, so I'm probably gonna keep them and fix them in the future, but as of right now, I'm just gonna keep it to the side. Oh shit. I also had little sticky notes I could use too. Hold on. I have a great idea. Do I have a pen over here is the question. This. Sorry. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Babe, don't be upset, but I asked my dad if he could get me cigarettes for this month, and he got me them. So, sorry. My dad isn't the greatest influence. It didn't take me, like, much to convince him either. He was like, well, it's because my instructor speaks a different language, and my dad knows I'm going to be stressed the fuck out these next 2 weeks, so. Hey, Fire Spawn, how you doing? Hey, Jamie and chat, like the video. Hey, thank you. I'm gonna start adding you guys to the list right now. Hold on. I'm just getting my other computer set up so I could have a list green here. So let's see. Fire Spawn will be after green. And let's see here. Hi, Pramila. I can add you to the list. I just can't answer your question at the moment, if you don't mind waiting. Sorry. Don't smoke. If you guys don't smoke, don't get into the habit. It's really expensive and it's bad for your body. I don't know who might need to hear that in the chat, but hello, Kevin. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Having a lovely weekend so far, and I'm off for Labor Day tomorrow for school, so less stress for this week. There's a language barrier with our new instructor for our class, and it's going to be a lot of self studying. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. You guys could see my purse here. Hold on. So, right away here, Amara, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So, when it comes to this card, in reverse, it usually coincides with sudden awareness and then choosing happiness and acceptance. In the upright, this card typically means apathy and contemplation and like disconnectedness. So, in regards to that, from what I could see in this card as well, uh, there's also someone coming towards you with some advice in regards to what you want to choose in happiness. This could be revolved around finances or relationship. But here with the Three of Cups, I see that this is like probably some close friends of yours. I don't know if you've been out of touch or at all recently, but this usually revolves around community. Um, and this is in the upright, so this is a really good card here. In the reverse is it's not really the greatest meaning. It usually involves like gossip and overindulgence. Let's see what we got here. What's coming towards you? So, if anything, Amara, you might have a friend come to you this week. They might take you out to go somewhere. Let's see what's going on here. King of Rods. This could be a masculine, a friend that you might have. Um, but this is typically someone who's like a forward thinker, someone who doesn't really um, think the way normal people do. This is someone who's like out of the ordinary. So I don't know if you have like a friend like that or not, but this person definitely gives you a lot of wealth of information in regards to a lot of things throughout your life. This is probably someone you look up to. This could be a father figure, or like I said, it could be a really close friend. And there is cups in this reading, so it could be about love too. So I don't know if you're like depressed at all or not, but there's something about getting outside that's showing up here in the cards. Um, Maybe even choosing to love yourself more as well, because I don't know if you've been isolating yourself or not, but my advice is to just get out. And if your friends are asking if you want to go hang out with them, take the opportunity and, do something a little different. Right. That's my advice for you, Amara, for this week. Let's see what's going on here. So we got Firefly next. Firespawn was like, my soulmate might smoke though. Oh my god. All right. So let's see here. We got Firefly next. So Firefly, whenever you're ready, you could put your question down in the chat and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Thank you, thank you. And by the way, guys, so tarot readings are literally just for entertainment purposes. So you could like take what I say and like, if it resonates, use it in your life to help improve your living situation and your mental health, because that's what I'm here for. Hey Nanda, how you doing? And hi Shania, how you doing? I could add you guys to the list right now if you'd like. Hold on, let me start adding people before I forget. So let's see who was here first. Nanda, and then we have Shania. All right, let's see here. So, Firefly, you said you'd like to know if C has been contacting or interested in other romantic options, past or present. Curious who I'm up against. I mean, who knows? Who knows? All right, we're about to find out. You want me to spill the tea? I got you. Yeah, I could do a general reading for you when it's your turn. It's no problem. The thing is, like, since I'm doing free readings for the first hour, the general reading will only be like 3 or 4 cards, possibly two more, depending on the energy. I usually do in-depth readings for people that donate, or for people that donate more than $5 to skip the list. I'll usually go in more depth with them as well. Uh, she's like, pause. Two third parties in my situation. There's more than one. Firefly, what's going on? Firespawn over there, like, I've seen him smoking, but I'm not sure if it's just aesthetic and his job or if it's actually smokes in real life. But cigarettes ain't that bad. Most people in this industry do worse. Does he work in like a trade? Like, is he a mechanic? I don't know why my brain went straight to mechanic. He works on cars or something? Probably a hobby. Anyway, let me not get distracted. Let's see here. Page of Cups. Okay, okay. What are you contemplating here? Hold on. Hold on, let me put this out real quick. Uh, Firefly, are you going to school or do you have like someone that is sort of like a teacher type of vibe to you? Oh, okay. So, Firefly, I see here you're like going through betrayal at the moment, and you're looking for advice from someone. And I don't know if this is me but you're just, at the moment, you're just trying to find your balance because you feel like you're like one step away from like losing your shit. You said, I've had third party interference in past and it's a headache, too much ego and jealousy flying around. Ooh, so the moon, right after temperance. So another major arcana here for you. Um, in regards to the moon, this is usually about like desires and wishes. And this is talking about you like you're like wishing to find like your stable ground where you're not like driving yourself crazy. It's I'm sorry, girl. You gotta like take a step back and just breathe. Oh, I had a date with an ex-teacher very recently. It's not C though. I think this person is going to help bring your balance. So I don't know if you've like followed up on this person after the date or not, but I think this person will help grant a lot of the wishes you've had for a long time. So whoever hurt you in the past, you should probably stay clear from this person because they're not good for you and they're not good to you. So, girl, drop them. Don't settle for less. You should settle for someone that will encourage you and help you along your way, you know? And someone that actually cares for you. And don't forget to reciprocate it also. You know, sometimes we neglect the people that care about us in our lives. Yeah. Right now, it's like you're in a state of confusion. You don't know what to choose or what to do. So, my advice, like I said, take a step back, breathe, and figure out what you want from here going forward, you know? Okay, past X drove me up the wall. Hell yeah. All right, let's see here. We got Green next on the list. So, Green, whenever you're ready, you could just post your question in the chat, and I got you. I got you, fam. I'm already getting cards here. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. Um, what's up with that? I'm like, my throat chakra is literally. I got something in my throat right now. Something's preventing me from speaking. Queen of Cups. Uh, you're welcome, Firefly. Babe. Steve. Hello. Hi. Question. Do you know martyrdom? Can you define it for me? No. No, martyrdom. Martydom. I heard that word when I pulled this card. So I don't know if Green is still here, but I already have a card pulled for them. Uh, I'm like, it's like, so it's like, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this card could also simplify dependency and insecurities. So uh, I don't know what Green is going through at the moment, but they got a whole lot of their life ahead of them. Like they shouldn't be relying on the people in their lives to do everything for them. Like they're gonna have to take that first step of independence sometime. So Green, I don't know if you're here or not, but my advice to you is to just try to push to be a little bit more independent, you know, try to rely on people a little less for your everyday needs. Yeah. You're also wishing independence as well. So I don't know if this is like something Green has been dealing with in regards to like family. Maybe, I don't know why I heard family. Like maybe a mother. I don't know if your mother is around or not, but this is like someone keeping you in that dependency type of state. The Empress in Reverse. Holy shit, guys. So Empress in Reverse could be the mother figure I was just getting here. Um, when this card's in reverse, guys, like this isn't, it's kind of like a smothering type of energy. Green, I don't know if you're here, but I'm not gonna do any more cards at the moment because I'm not really getting good energy. Uh, hello, Satyendra. Satyendra. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm so sorry if I'm not. Is free list still open? Yes, it is. I think it's open until 8:20, 8:30. I can add you right now if you want. Is there a nickname I could give you so you'll recognize it when I call you? Only because I don't want to butcher your name again. Sadi? Sadia? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with another nickname for you, girl. General repeating for me. Not Nanda, you're on the list. You are after Kevin. Satyendra, I am going to call you Sadi if you don't mind. Shania, you're actually after Nanda. Sadia. I'm just gonna call you Sadia, okay? Noah, you are right after Firespawn. So Firespawn, whenever you're ready, you could put your question down in the chat for me, okay? Guys, me and Firespawn, you have no clue. We're about to go gossiping about some celebrity that I don't even know about, but apparently I know everything about them. I think I've done at least 5 readings on this one celebrity for her. But I love it. It makes me so happy, like, knowing more about this person. Makes me feel connected. I can't. I just recently got over a cold, guys, so literally 2 weeks ago, I was sick. And then my voice, I literally can't laugh normally. I literally sound like a car trying to start. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, like a Buick. I'm not even gonna laugh because you're literally gonna make me laugh like that. My intuition is telling me that my celebrity crush has been secretly following me on social media. So, is there something he wants me to know currently? Who knows? Fire spawn, who knows? I don't. We're gonna find out, but is Fire Spawn's crush secretly following? I'm sorry, Fire Spawn. We got the star card in reverse. So Oh my goodness. So in regards to the star in reverse, this is usually uh like insecurity and discouragement. So I don't want to discourage you about this person following you on social media, but I don't think I don't think they're following you at the moment. It could change in the future for all we know. Life is about choices. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Is there something that he wants Fire Spawn to know currently? This is something you want to happen. I don't think this is something that they want to happen. Who knows? They might. You got the Tower and then the Three of Swords. So I don't know if you're like trying to uh, encourage the demise of this relationship that he is in at the moment, but the cards don't lie, bro. It's throwing me off a little bit because it's like ever since our last reading, I don't know if you've like resented the lady that he is quote unquote seeing, behind closed doors, but you're like, he's not meant to be with her. He's meant to be with me, bitch. Like, please, fuck off. Ain't no way. He's only built for me, no one else. Fuck that. Damn those guys. I can't. Damn, those cars are consistent. Literally, literally. So I don't know if you're like, who knows? Like, where does this guy live? Is he in Cali? Like, where are you at? Or is he in England right now? Nah, I blocked her months ago because I didn't even think he's dating her. But how are you supposed to know what's going on if you blocked her? How are you gonna find the tea? You already know girls be putting everything up on social media. The thing with the death card and the Three of Swords together is that he also like wants an end in regards to some sort of relationship that's toxic in his life, and I don't know if this person that he's seeing at the moment is like the Three of Swords type energy. I don't know if he's like meant to go through some sort of karmic cycle at the moment. That's for God to know and for him to find out. Um, but in regards to this, I do see a union, and this is for you. So the Four of Swords. So in regards to this, it's like you're trying to make your way through life without driving yourself crazy trying to find out about this guy. But those rough waters are pretty rough, bro. I don't know. If you want to like take a little dinghy across the Atlantic, go right ahead. But who knows if you're gonna make it? If you want, all power to you. You know the things that happen in life. If you take um the greatest risks, it always comes back with the greatest rewards. But your life is sacred, so you have to take everything for granted. Try not to take everything for granted. I'm so sorry. Oof, my English today. It's so early, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think he's gonna cut her off. Whatever they got going on, he's definitely not serious about her. Yeah, I was getting that vibe too the other week. Um, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I have to move on to the next person. We got 20 minutes left of the free readings. Let's see here. Pramila, it is your turn, by the way. So whenever you're ready, you could put your question down in the chat and I'll get to you as soon as possible. How are you supporting him? Don't tell me you're sending him money. Be like, words of encouragement. You deserve better, honey. And you deserve me. You're welcome, love. You know I love giving you the readings on your celebrity crush all the time. He don't need no money. He don't need my money. He got plenty. Sherry, your message was retracted, so I don't know what you just said. But if you want, I can add you to the list. I'm gonna add Sherry now just because I already know. Good morning. I'm doing fantastic this lovely morning. Got my water. For anyone that hasn't drank water today, hydrate. Fucking hydrate, don't dehydrate. Oh my god. Yes, please. I got you. Also, if the live is a little behind, try to fast forward it by a little bit. My latency is really high at the moment, so I might not be able to answer the questions like, right on the spot. Oh, he's definitely aware. So, Pramila, you said what is coming towards me? Will reconciliation happen between me and Depeche? Depeche? And when? Okay, let's see what we got here. I try, I really do. What is coming towards Pramila? Will reconciliation happen? By the way, guys, for anyone waiting for their turn, you could always donate $5 or more to either my Cash App or my PayPal, and I'll be able to put you to the top of the list. All donations are non-refundable because I'm a broke ass bitch at the moment and I'm going to school, so every penny counts, I promise. I'm not really worried about negative cards because I know he's been going through a lot, but I've been getting tons of romantic cards from him too. So I know he's attracted to me. I mean, you got that whole Marilyn Monroe vibe going on, so but what's not to like? I mean, being a little over obsessive is also another thing. So if he does end up like finding you attractive and he does like find you on social media, don't give him too much, try to take a step back even though you might be all giddy, like don't show him all of your cards right away, you know what I mean? Will reconciliation happen between Camilla and her person? Okay, so Camilla, I just pulled the Nine of Wands for you in reverse. Let's see here. So in regards to this card here, um, the Nine of Wands in reverse typically revolves around like exhaustion, fatigue, and like questioning motives. So this could be past and current energy. Um, I don't know if you're like feeling tired or not. I don't know if you've gotten sleep or not, but if you're losing sleep over this person, nah, don't do that to yourself. It's my Aries energy. I'm very passionate about people. I like anger and Aries, so you should know. I do know. I'm not obsessed with him. I just think it's fun. No. I'm not saying you're obsessed with him. I'm saying like if he does come around, try not to like tell him like, "Oh, I know everything about you." I've seen it in the cards for years now. Anyway, I'll stop spamming the chat. No, you're good. You're good. Two of Swords energy too. Pamela, what's going on? And the Hermit. So the Hermit is typically like a good card in regards to this as well. Following the Two of Swords. So here, the Hermit typically talks about trying to find your way throughout the world, and in regards to that, it's like you've been through a lot of hardships, and it talks about like contemplation as well, and like finding your inner guidance. So I don't know if this person's going to reconcile, but my advice is to just keep moving forward and try not to lose sleep over this person because, you know, you already know your inner light shines really bright. You just got to find it. And I don't know what this decision. You know what? Let me pull one more card for you. Let me see what you're like contemplating on making a decision about here with the Two of Swords. Wait, what? Hold on. Spirit, what's this Two of Swords about here? Nanda, you are two readings away. If you don't want to wait for your turn, you could always donate to my Cash App or my PayPal, and I'll will gladly let you go next. I promise. I gotta promote myself, guys. I apologize. King of Rods in reverse. So, um, Pramila, this person probably isn't going to reconcile. It might be ego, because here with the King of Rods, this is typically someone who's like spiritually connected to their own selves, and typically like a teacher type of vibe. This is someone that you would look up to when it's in the upright position. With the sorry, with the King of Rods in reverse, it's like um, it's like this person's sort of impulsive. They only come to you when they want something. You know, they don't really go to you in general to speak to you as a friend. Uh, this person also is like a little overbearing, and they don't really have a path that they want to go to. If that makes any sense, they're sort of just going through life without a purpose. It's kind of sad. So, if you want, my advice is to focus on the things that matter in your life at the moment. Hello, Missy. How you doing? If you'd like, I could add you to the free reading list. There's still another 10 minutes left for the free readings. I could add you now. Hold on. Let me do that before I forget. You're welcome, Camilla. I hope that helped. Wow, I popped in right at a point. I really resonate that. I know they're personals though. Yeah, so like that's the other thing. Whenever I do tarot readings, if something resonates with you, even though it might not be a reading specifically for you, if you're meant to hear that message and it helps you connect with a certain situation within your life, take it as it resonates. No problem. I already added you, so you're good. I just caught a cold recently, so how did you get over your cold? I literally, I didn't take shit when I was sick. Like, I went to school, wore a mask, and I just did what I had to do. I couldn't miss any days at school, so I had no choice. You just gotta roll with the punches. I mean, in regards to like getting over the cold, like you could always like take ibuprofen or like uh some sort of cough suppressant. But if you're not about medication, you could always just make tea at home. But in regards to that, when I was sick, I was coughing up so much phlegm, so I literally had to stay away from smoking cigarettes for like 2 weeks. So, Kevin, if you are here, it is your turn. You could go ahead and put your question down in the chat, and I will get to you as soon as possible. And right after Kevin, we have Nanda. So, Nanda, you said you wanted a general reading, right? No problem, Fire Spawn. Hi, Sam. How you doing? Sam, I could add you to the free reading list. You are within the time frame. There's 7 minutes left, so I could add you to the list. You're just gonna have to wait your turn, unless you donate. So there is a couple of people ahead of you. All right, I got Sam right after Missy. So Kevin, how you doing? So if anyone like asks to be added to the list and they don't show up on time, I usually give people like 2 minutes to put their question down in the chat. I know I have high latency today, so I might give it like 2.5 minutes today. But if you're not on time and you don't put your question down, then I'm gonna have to move on to the next person. But if you guys like ask to be added to the list and then show up way after, like I'm not gonna re-add you to the list after that because you're just wasting your own time at that point and my time. So you were like, my situation's quite something. Just a warning. Mine will definitely be a roller coaster reading. No teacups or merry-go-rounds. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, if Kevin doesn't show up here at 8:16, I will move on to Nanda. So Kevin's still got a minute and a half to go. Everyone that's here, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. And don't forget to drink some water and eat something for breakfast. I don't know where it is right now, but make yourself some pancakes. Pancakes are always great in the morning. I haven't had a pancake in like a week now. I really want one. Hey Foxy, how you doing? Going to school and being broke is not fun. It really isn't. Sam, I added you to the list, but I can't do your reading and skip a whole bunch of people unless you donate because you're gonna have to wait your turn, you know? What does like 12 mean? You're 12 years old? Like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So, Kevin, if you are here, it is your turn. I'm literally about to move on to the next person if you don't like comment or something. Foxy, I could add you to the free reading list. You'd actually just made it in time. There's about 4 minutes left. All right. Kevin's time is up. Let me remove Kevin from the list. Is the list closed? It's going to be closed in 3 minutes. So I sent you a Cash App, love. Oh, thank you, Missy. Let me check my phone real quick. Thank you, Missy. I got it here. Um, so I could do your reading right after Nanda if you'd like, and I'll bump you up right after. Hold on. I'm gonna move your name right here. All right. It's all right. Every penny counts, girl. Like I'm broke as hell, so I appreciate anything that you guys like help me out with, because gas money is a thing, and I live in New York, so it's like I think it's like 3.48 for per gallon where I'm at the moment. I don't know where it like how it is where you guys are, but it's pretty expensive. And then when the presidential elections come around in the United States, gas prices go up by so much, girl. You have no idea. Steve, you're so lucky you don't drive yet. You have no clue about the struggle. What do you mean? All right, so you're about to struggle just as much as I am. So, Nanda, you wanted a general reading, right? All right, let's get started so I don't keep Missy waiting. Babe, stop. I have my boyfriend on Discord at the moment, so I don't know if you guys could hear him or not. Shut the fuck up. No, no. I'm after Nanda, right? Shania, you're actually gonna be right after Missy because she just donated to me. Um, no, Missy, you don't have to feel bad about that because you're helping me out. It's I'm going to help you more in regards to like specific advice that I could give you, and anyone else that is on the list, they're gonna have to wait their turn regardless. So it doesn't really affect it by that much. If someone doesn't want to wait their turn, like they could always donate and get bumped to the top of the list as well, you know? But in regards to skipping the list, I usually accept $5 or more. Anything below that is usually just general donations, and anything It definitely helps me, I promise. So let's see here. Two tens. Uh, so here we got the Ten of Swords. I see here that you're healing from someone that hurt you in the past, and right now you're like you're gathering up all of the things you have learned, and you're like on your final stretch to taking uh these life changes to help you in regards to what you want to do with your purpose in life. So 1010, you could also have angel guidance supporting you along the way at the moment. You might even have some spiritual gifts because we got swords and wands here. So this also talks about taking action in regards to the mental state. Possibly you've been holding something back from like making a decision and you're finally making the choices to follow what you believe in. So really good energy here. I really love that. Let's see what else we got. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Nanda. So Ace of Pentacles, the Holy Spirit is giving you advice in regards to finances as well. So literally keep doing what you're doing, Nanda, because this is amazing here. Typically with the Ace of Pentacles, hold on, I'm like losing my train of thought. The Ace of Pentacles is typically a card about opportunity and prosperity. Um, so, in regards to you taking all of these life choices you made in the past and all the hardships you went through, this could be talking, I think, about finances. So, I don't know if you've been like going from like job to job trying to find a place that feels right to you. Um, but in regards to this, I feel that you're going to find something really soon that will make you feel content, you know? And that is my advice for you for this month, Nanda. Missy, you just said, oh, I miss the days of just having the boyfriend girlfriend status. Marriage is a doozy. Oh, look at that, was lucky. Oh, Missy, it is your turn, by the way. So whenever you're ready, you could just put your question down in the chat and I'll answer you as soon as possible. I hate being single. Girl, enjoy being single. What I mean, once you're in a relationship, it could be fun too, but you have to wait for that right person, you know? Because if you just jump straight into a relationship with someone that you don't really resonate with, it's gonna throw you off completely. Like, spirit will probably be giving you signs, like, to get away from this person. And if not, there's gonna be a huge tower. So, my advice, keep staying single, keep doing what you're doing, Foxy. But when it's your turn, I'll give you a reading based on your question. So you want a general reading as well? All right, I got you. I'm gonna give you a lot more card pulls than a regular general reading for a free list because you did donate to me. So just give me one moment. I'm gonna finish a cigarette and I'm gonna jump right into it. Promise. I might be making myself some steak fajitas later. Who knows? I know a tower is coming, and my husband is either literally clueless or something or lying straight to my face. So, right away, I pulled the death card here. Um, so, this talks about an end to a certain situation and the start of a new beginning. In regards to the death card specifically, um, whatchamacallit, death card in the upright, like I said, is like an end of a cycle, beginnings changing, and metamorphosis. So, um, typically the death card is a good card. So, if you're talking about a tower moment, I don't know if it's going to be a tower moment specifically because I think it's something that you're going to talk to about your spouse as opposed to like the universe making changes happen for you. Well, I guess that's not very general, I guess. So many people doing the most to defamatory my character. Oh, to defame. Okay. Gossip all over jealousy. I'm isolated. Seriously, me and my two cats all day. And that's the other thing. There's nothing wrong with isolating yourself in regards to certain people and circumstances because if negative people are in our lives, it's not always a good thing to keep them around. If people are gossiping, and that's literally Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so there is some sort of gossip going around, and it's like you don't know where to take it from here because it's like kind of stressing you out, but at the same time, it's like you're just finding your own inner peace when you are alone. And in regards to your significant other, let me pull a card for this real quick. He is such a red flag that he is worried about something. He's worried about me finding out. Missy, so I have a question. Does he let you go through his phone? I know this is like a really like simple thing, but I mean most people are like really touchy feely about their personal belongings, but if you're in a relationship with someone and if you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't be afraid to let someone go through your phone, you know? And you know I'd let you go through my phone too. I mean, like if you ever wanted to, I wouldn't mind. I mean, it's not like I'm hiding anything. Just playing. I got hosed for days. I'm playing, I'm playing. Yeah. I got this girl named Kima. I got another girl named Dominique. They're my hoes. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Sugar. Sugar. So, the free list is actually closed right now. It's been closed for about 10 minutes. Um, if you want, you could donate any amount to be added to the list, but as of the moment, it is closed. What do you want me to find out what he's trying to hide, Missy? Because I could also do that, but in regards to spirit, if they want me to know, they'll let me know. Huh. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So your person could be a little oblivious in regards to the changes that are supposed to happen. Um, I don't know if they're hiding anything, but it's like they're just kind of oblivious to what you notice, if that makes any sense. Okay, so 58 minutes. So I was live for about an hour and 10 minutes, but YouTube does this thing where if you're not actually broadcasting, then it won't count the time that you are live, if that makes any sense. So with YouTube, it's like if you start a broadcast, it's open, and then once I start the stream, then it goes to my camera scene. So I'm sorry if you're like 2 minutes like early, supposedly, which I don't know, but if not, I will be here on the weekends. I'll come back another time. No problem. I'm sorry about that, by the way, but um, if not, you could always stick around, because if I do a reading for someone else, and if you hear something that might resonate, it could also be meant to be heard by you as well. So if you want to stick around, you can. If not, if you got other plans, do, like do what you want to do. I'm not stopping you. Yeah, 10 of Cups. So Missy, um, I think if you go to your significant other and talk to them about like something that's been bothering you, like don't just like go straight up to them and like accuse them of stuff, but I think you should tell them like the things that have been bothering you. Like, I don't know if this person's giving you enough attention in regards to like love, or like I don't know what the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is supposed to symbolize. So let me pull one more card for that. Like, what are they oblivious to? Because typically the Nine of Pentacles in the upright usually revolves around intuition, um, being aware of certain things that happen around you. All good. You could always, by the way, Missy, you could always rewind the live. Yeah. So right now I'm just pulling the cards here to find out what he is oblivious to. He's oblivious to the pain that he's putting you through. That's kind of sad. I'm sorry, Missy. But like I said, I think if you go up to him and just tell him like straight up how you're feeling about certain things that he does that bother you, that he's like not aware of, I think it'll fix the feeling that you have between the two of you, and things will start to turn out all right. But I don't know what he's doing that hurts you. Like, it could be anything in regards to like all that deceit to break us up, mess with his head about me. The Fool in reverse. So, in regards to the Fool in reverse, um, it's typically like recklessness, and in regards to that, it's like they're like taking advantage of something. So I don't know what that could be about, um, in regards to the pain he's putting you through. But there's just like reckless energy going on. Yeah, my life is pretty sad right now. Like, he will scream, yell, get pushy when I even bring it up slightly. Are you married to this person? Real talk. Are you married to this guy? Like, I called all these plans out about his stupid parents who have a family business and how they are doing so much behind the scenes. You've been married since 2019. So, in regards to him taking advantage of something, I don't know if he's like taking advantage of the family business that you're talking about, or if this is him like taking advantage of like your kindness and your patience. It could be both. um, so if he's like pushy and you guys are married and you know that you can't really divorce this guy, it's like I think you should try going about it in a different way. Like try doing it in a positive manner because if it's something that has been bothering you, I'm not telling you to like force it down, but it's more like try to come up with positive ways to get him to interact in a way where he's not responding in that manner. Like if you guys want to go on it, like when was the last time you went on like a picnic date? I only try to help him and he gets all defensive. It maybe it was split against him by people he trusted. My right foot just fell asleep. My right ass cheek just fell asleep. I got to stretch real quick. Oh my god, that felt so good. I'm so sorry, guys. Ah, thank God. My right leg was feeling a little tight, so I've given him my world, my everything. Renovates a whole house with my inheritance. Lost my three. Oh, I'm so sorry. Before my mom had me and my twin brother, she had two miscarriages. So I don't know what that must feel like, but I'm sorry you're going through that right now. Like, grief is definitely something that's hard to get over when you have a loss of a child. So, do you think that he might be grieving too? Like, did you tell him that you were pregnant when those miscarriages happened? Like, I don't know how far along you were when it happened. Um, all I want is to be a mama, so I haven't even been working on like jobs, just made a beautiful home for my family. Yeah. I think you need to rediscover the passion that you guys had for each other before you got married. And in order to do that, try to focus less on the finances revolved around the relationship and focus more on the things that you guys loved to do for fun in the past. And I think it might rekindle that spark that you guys had because right now, if he's reacting in a way that's really negative, it's probably because he doesn't feel the love that you guys had. So if you want to rekindle that spark of love, you might have to do some things a little different again. It was a boy and a girl. We have their ashes actually. I'm sorry. Yeah, when my mom passed away, we had her ashes in our church for a while, and then after both my grandparents passed away, one of my mom's wishes was to be buried with her parents. And when my grandpa passed away 2 months ago, uh, we basically uh, we got permission from the cemetery to put her in with them, and it made us so much happier that she got to be with them again. I think he can. I've taken way too much when I used to be a BA, loving, hardworking healer. Do you feel that he's like immature in some sort of way? Because I don't know, like if you're focusing on him being a narcissist, you're not really focusing on his perspective. It's more you're just focusing on your pain, and I don't want you to have to live your life like that. Try to see things from different perspectives so that you understand why he reacts the way he does, you know? My mom snuck into the cemetery and did the same thing with my uncle. OMG, too funny. Yeah, it's all good. The thing is, the people that showed me love throughout my life, even though they're gone now, their love that they showed me still lives on within me. And if I could help other people and show them the love that they showed me, the world would be such a brighter place, you know? And if I'm not spreading love and joy to other people, then what am I still here for? You know? And that's the thing with religion, with me specifically, is that I don't go to church anymore, but I still believe in God and I still have my faith. You know, I don't need to go to church to prove that I still love God and I still love the people that He has given to this life to show love to other people. You know, we might not always meet the kindest people throughout our lives, but if we could show them the love that we have been shown, we might be able to change them eventually, you know? We're not meant to change people. We're meant to show them the way, you know? People have to change on their own time, in their own regards. Both my grandmas passed away a while ago. My grandma on my mom's side, I was closer to. Yeah, I was closer to my grandma on my mom's side as well. So, Missy, so I also pulled out the Five of Wands for you. So, it you work at the moment, right? Do you have any like close coworkers that you could talk to in regards to your situation between you and your significant other? I have been isolated by him as well. Like like when he sees people come to me, he will like do something to push them away, and I question my own reality. Is he like Missy? So my advice for you at the moment, if he's not willing to fix things in the moment between you two, then you might have to start making necessary decisions because if he's like showing his true character now that you guys are married, it's like I think you need to say something to him. Yeah, and that's the other thing, you know, like we're not meant to change people. We're only meant to change ourselves. And like I said, if you see things from different perspectives, it could change your mind completely in regards to like, you know, like, oh, this person's a narcissist or they're an asshole. Like, if you like, okay, let me give you an example. Say if you're working fast food, right? You have a shitty customer that comes in and like they're giving you all the attitude in the world. They're like, I asked for like 5 sugars in my coffee, you only gave me two. It, like my advice is just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll give this to you here now. Like I'll give you 3 extra sugar packets, you know. And at the same time, while you do that, ask them, is everything okay? Like, is there anything else I could do for you? They might actually open up and tell you what's actually been bothering them. Like, their father could have passed away last week and they're just really angry in general because they don't know how to grieve. So, like, every perspective that you could think of, possibly, makes a difference, you know? Some people don't know how to deal with trauma, so they just lash out at the people around them. You gave him a new car. I'm not too hard on the eyes. I think you know in your heart that something's telling you that, that you can make the necessary changes to fix the relationship, but like in regards to the gossip, you're like holding yourself back from taking, you know, the courage to talk to him. I don't think you should talk to him about the gossip, about the drama. I think you should talk to him about how you feel. Like specifically, like don't be afraid to dig deep into your darkness and let him know. Like I'm still grieving the children that we were supposed to have, and you yelling at me isn't making me feel any better. And just tell him like I miss the love that we had, and I want to do things to make you happy as well. And I don't like seeing you angry. I don't like seeing you upset. Just talk to me. Just say it like that, you know? Because if you love this guy and you still care about him, try to make those steps, you know? Don't just let it out into the wind and just, he's a narcissist, like fuck him. I don't want to be in a relationship anymore with him. That's not the way to go about it, you know? You have to face your problems head on. Take the courage. If you just walk away from those problems, it's going to leave you even more grief. My hair is naturally black now, though. Pics deceiving. I just made a vow to God. I'm so upset. I have to resort to that. And the thing is, if you feel like it's too hard to take the necessary steps, it's hard to find your courage. Ask God to give you the strength to do it. God will be there for you if it's meant to help better you, you know. If it's for a selfish reason, God isn't going to give you the strength for it. But if it's for your own happiness, because God wants to see his children happy, you know? He doesn't like seeing people angry, upset, committing murder and shit like that. He doesn't want to see people hurt. Choose a life with God, not without. Yes, but that's been our whole marriage. Him never going deep. Him never going deep. What? Sorry. Knowing how to communicate, and I know he wasn't mothered right, so I'm like half trying to be his sexy wife, half like no Jake get up. That's the other thing. You don't have to beg for marriage, like, and you shouldn't have to beg for someone else's love as well. It's just trying to do the things that you guys loved to do before you got married, you know? Like going out on walks together, going to a diner and eating out rather than just like, you know, I don't know if this is you or not, but I'm like hearing, I just made this dinner and you already ordered something you're not going to fucking eat. What the hell? I spent all this, I don't know if this is you or not, but it's like, I'm like, I heard this type energy and it's a little weird. Why am I begging for marriage things, you know? But guess what? No one knows this, Jake. Yeah, sometimes people hide who they truly are from other people, and it's kind of sad because if you already know who they truly are as a person, it's like why are they bullshitting? He's the biggest, hardest working teddy bear, and I'm the problem. Again, that took patience, narc trait. I mean, you could also be hardworking too. It's just like I don't know the whole situation in regards to it, but like I said, Missy, my advice is to do the things that you guys used to do. Um, it shouldn't have to cost money to spend time with your significant other. So I'm sorry to cut this short, Missy, but I do have to move on to the next person. Um, so Shania, if you are here, it is your turn, by the way. Yeah, that's what I mean. Try to do that, you know? If he doesn't want to go out, then like that's on him. Show him that you're still going to go out regardless. If he doesn't want to spend the time with you, then spend your time enjoying life without him, you know? If you're still going to be in a relationship and it's going to be hard for you to make a necessary decision, then just go about life the way you did before that. And if he doesn't want to enjoy it with you, then he's missing out. You're still going to be having fun. Yes, yes, queen. No problem, Missy. I hope that helped. So, Shania, you want to know what's coming towards you in love. All right. Let's see what's going on here. And Missy, don't be afraid to like stay throughout the live readings today, because if there's anything else that you might need to hear in regards to advice, it might resonate from someone else's reading. So, but if you got other things that you have to do today, like don't let me stop you. I'm lighting another cigarette, so I just need a second. He leaves the house planting trees all day with different customers, and I know people hit on him, and I don't even care. I just want truth. He plants trees. Like, is he a gardener for like a company, or does he work like with what? So I shouldn't lock all the door, trapping everyone in chat. Babe, I actually have my air conditioner off right now because my hands get so cold. Um, all right, so one second. Shania, you want to know what's coming towards you in love. So he owns his own business as a landscaper, or sometimes if you own a landscaping business, you usually have workers do the work for you. If he's doing the work himself, like if he finds that that's like his passion, then like all the more to him. But at the same time, like I said, like if you're there to support him financially and he's like happy in regards to his passions and what you've been helping him with, then he should be grateful. You know? And with me specifically too, like I'm going to school right now and my boyfriend's been helping me with paying my car insurance and gas money just so I could go to school to obtain the future that I see for myself, you know? And sometimes we have to tell our significant other how grateful we are, because I know I wouldn't be still in school right now if I didn't have the support and love that he's been showing me, you know? Why manifesting abilities have gotten so hindered here in the pit of hell. His parents work 50 feet away and came to my house once. It's an excuse to be tired and not have to talk at night. Do you guys ever have movie nights together? Like if you have Netflix or something, you guys want to like sit down on the couch and just eat popcorn and relax together. I think that would be a good activity, you know? I got you, Shania. I got you. She's like, come on, Jamie. It's not much really. I could do more if I could. You're already doing a lot. You don't have to push yourself. Three of Wands. Ace of Swords. Let's see what's going on here. So in regards to the Three of Wands, this talks about looking ahead and expansion, sort of like rapid growth. So I don't know if if you're taking actions, Shania, in regards to, you know what? Let me pull one more card to see what this action is about. Like, what is this growth here? It could be spiritual growth, emotional maturity. You're losing less sleep here. I don't know if you've been focusing on yourself for a long time, Shania. It's like you're just waiting for that right person to come around, and you're like, it's taking so long. Oh my god. But you're the high priestess here, so it's like your intuition's telling you that things are going to happen for the better. It's just a matter of patience at the moment, you know. Um, Also with the high priestess, it's like what do you call it? Um, I literally can't think right now. It's like you're sitting on your throne here, and it's like your intuition spot on. Like you've been I don't know if you meditate a lot, but it's like you think a lot in the moment. You're like always looking ahead. So literally in regards to love, it's just a matter of patience because you're already taking the necessary steps to do the things that you need to do throughout your life. All right, Missy, you said I would love movie nights, but all he wants to do is ignore like talking about future stuff and watch things till he passes out from being so tired. Try to have a movie night. I think if you if you like set up the, do you have a living room with like a foot and a half coffee table made out of wood, and then you have, I don't know, you have a couch, right? I don't know what kind of material I'm seeing. It's sort of similar to the couch I have, actually. I didn't get a card specifically on that because I think it's meant to be a surprise and Spirit doesn't want me to tell you. So I think if you just keep doing what you're doing and just be patient, it's going to come. I promise. It's going to be really soon, too. So you definitely relate to that 100 too. I don't need anyone to tell me my intuition's off. So with me, I have spiritual gifts that let me see certain things in regards to um, like a person's habits and future outcomes. So if I see an image, it's usually pertaining to a certain situation. Um, like when I was talking about the future here with Missy specifically, I saw a coffee table and I see you have like two little scented candles. Not little, they're like maybe that big. Yeah. So I think if you like set up a little movie night, dim the lights down, like play some, soft music in the background, just watch a movie together. Maybe have like a glass of wine or two. At the moment, the free list is closed right now, but if you guys want to donate to be added to the list, I could always do that for you. If you want to donate $5 or more, I could bump you to the top of the list. So anyone that's new here in the chat, the free list is closed though at the moment. Yeah, I see Cora here, but I don't know if there's anyone. You're welcome, Shania. So I got Sadia is next, by the way. I shortened their name only because I was really pronouncing it wrong before. So shut up, babe. I'm American. Hey, Foxy. So, Sadia, if you are here, it is your turn. There we go. There she is. Santusha, true nature for love and relationship. Can I trust her? Crush, no contact. I told them I was going to call them Sadia because I don't know how to. Is it Sadi? Huh? Sadendra? Girl, if he's too tired to have a movie night, then fuck him. Like, honestly. If I set up a whole movie night and my boyfriend tells me, babe, I'm too tired, I'm just gonna go to bed, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm gonna be slighted. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna wake his ass up and be like, you're gonna sit the fuck down with me. You're gonna fucking like it. But I could be like that with my significant other because we're always open with each other. Not that it makes it right, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I mean, it wasn't my cooking, so maybe it wasn't meant for you to remember. I also garden all day. I don't know if you saw my pretty garden. Do you plant flowers like marigolds, or do you plant like vegetable type stuff like cucumbers, zucchini, tomatoes? When I see images, they just come to me. I can't just pull it out on the spot. She forces me to watch all the anime. I'm sorry. But anime has so many different things. It's like there's so much to watch in regards to anime. You could watch horror, you could watch comedy, you could watch musicals, high school drama, big titty bitches. Like, this is a mature stream audience only, by the way. So if you're under like 14, you're not meant to be here. I'm sorry. Don't be telling your parents that I taught you some curse words, bro. Yes, I plant everything and I have 5 garden beds. Just pick tomatoes, peppers, and pickles. You plant pickles too. I love dill pickles. He made you watch anime? I hope he's not one of those like espresso depresso type anime dweebs. Like if you watch anime, you gotta be watching some sort of action fantasy. Like if he's into anime, be like, babe, I found this really good anime that I think you should watch. I'll give you a list. I'll give you my whole list if you want to get him to open up. Anime or Star Wars? This is a real question here. Oh my god, I completely forgot. So I was doing Saudi Saudi's reading. All right, let's go back. True nature for love and relationship. Can you trust your crush? No contact. He's 6'2", long beard, huge. Why'd you guys say it like Donald Trump? Huge. It's gonna be huge. Oh my god, are you guys Republican? I heard you guys voted for Trump, but now you hated certain things he did, and now you don't like him. Hi, Anna Maria. The free list? What do you mean? I'm still alive. You should have planned this earlier. I would have been like, bitch, if you don't like my spontaneity, like, fuck off. Like, we're watch this now. We're going to watch this now, sorry. I've never voted. I mean, honestly, like, I registered as you know what, I'm not even gonna say it because I feel like people are gonna hold that against me in the future. No, you don't. Honestly, if you don't want to vote, then that's fine. But if you're gonna talk shit about a president that you didn't vote for, then you don't have a right to talk shit. I mean, you could still talk shit. Yeah, like what he said. They were gonna say that orange fuck face, bro. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, guys. Anna Maria, if you want to be added to the list, you could literally donate like $1 to my Cash App or my PayPal and I'll add you to the list. But as of the moment, I do have to be strict with the free readings. Um, but at the moment, the free list is closed. 9/11. What the hell? I don't know if I've been seeing 9/11 a lot lately. I don't know what the fuck that's about. said that exact words last night, and like, if you can't try and let me be my spontaneous person I was, then fine, go be 80 and eat super and go to bed. Oh, supper, my fault. Eat super. Eat like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Voting is for rich people. Yes, I would love some super tonight. Next thing all you know is like you hear Goku screaming in the background for like 20 episodes long. Ah! A short arc. So, Sadia, so I got the Seven of Cups here. So there's some sort of deceit going on in regards to your crush. I don't know if this person has another person they're talking to, but this person, I don't know if this might be you. Like, you're just trying to figure out, like, what you're going to do and how to move forward. Because it's like, in regards to yourself, you're sort of isolating yourself, but in a positive way. And you're like, closed off from this person. I don't know. These two cards have been showing up a lot today, the Hermit and the Two of Swords. So I don't know what you're blind to in regards to your crush, but it could be that they are talking to another person. Um, Let me pull another card for this Ace of Rods before I go into depth. Yo, Ace of Rods. Wow. So, Sadia, the Ace of Rods, this card typically talks about willpower and inspiration. So, I don't know if there's been some things that you've been wanting to take action in regards to things you like to do. But right now, my advice is to find your balance. Because if you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you're not really sure, then things are just going to stay stagnant. I think you should talk to your crush. They're definitely not in a right state of mind because this could literally be them too. Like they're not really making a decision and they're kind of like messing with people's feelings. Hello, Taurus goddess. How you doing? He's up and already whining. Did you make breakfast? What time is it by you? It's 9:15 in the morning by me. Make some breakfast. Go eat something, Missy. I don't know if you ate yet or not, but definitely make sure you're not hungry because I know I could be hangry. No problem, Sadia. I hope that helped. I'm sorry it was like um, a quick reading, but I do have a lot of more people here on this. I'm doing great, Taurus. So by the way, the free list is closed, but if you want to be added to the list, you could always donate any amount to either my Cash App or my PayPal, and I will gladly add you to the list. If you happen to donate $5 or more, I could add you to the top of the list. So you'll literally be the next person that I do a reading for. Same, where do you live? New York. I uh I live on Long Island, so it's not the city, but it is close to the city. Us men are simple creatures. We need food. Stuff to keep us from realizing we have to get up. You know what? After I'm done here, yeah, either Cash App or PayPal. Both of them are listed in the description. So if you do want to donate, I could do a reading for you. I just require that a donation has to be $1 or more because Cash App is one of those things where they take out money every time that you take money out. I ate Ritz peanut butter. I was a cook for like 8 years. He doesn't know how good he has it. Make yourself some eggs. You gotta get that protein. Like peanut butter Ritz crackers aren't gonna do shit. Like, yeah, it's a nice snack to have, like in the middle of the day, but if you're gonna jumpstart your day, you're gonna need more than that. So Sherry, if you are here, Sherry, it is your turn. Um, Whenever you're ready, you could put your question down in the chat and I'll get to you as soon as possible. So right now we have Sherry, then Sam, then we have Foxy. That's the other thing. Everyone around me has a strong Long Island, New Yorker type accent. But me personally, I just speak clear English. Like, I've learned English from many different people because Long Island is sort of multicultural. So, general for September. All right, I got you. What is NH again? Is that New Hampshire or am I bugging? What's in New Hampshire? I've never been over there. You guys got grasslands or is it like all urban, suburban? I'm sorry. It's like a mix. Make yourself some breakfast. And if he's going to be like, oh, can I get some of that? Be like, you didn't say I love you yet today, so you ain't getting no breakfast. Facts. You gotta say I love you if you want food, bitch. That's what I'm saying. You make yourself some breakfast. Let him smell it. Let it aerate throughout the house. Let him crave what you just made. And then when he comes over and asks you, "Can I get some of that?" Like, you didn't say I love you today. You'll get your breakfast after you say it, bitch. Exactly. Rhode Island. I've been to Rhode Island once, and I've also been to Coney Island once. Never going to Coney Island ever again. It was horrible. I got mistaken for being Russian like 3 times. Coney Island, yeah, it's technically Brooklyn, but not really. It's the furthest part in Brooklyn from where I live. Babe, Coney Island is full of Russians. Brooklyns are full of Brooklynites. Okay, there's a big difference between Brooklynites and Coney Islanders. It's Shannon Hall is Taurus Goddess. Oh, you donated? Hold on, let me check. Oh, okay. Thank you, Taurus. 7. All right, you'll be the next person on top of the list, I promise. Let me just finish up Sherry's general reading for September, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. So, Sherry, let's see what's going on today. Shadow work. Okay, okay, okay. This is the past here, though. This could be this month since we're talking about September. This could have been last month. I don't know if you've been like going through the dark night of the soul, but Sherry, you've been making necessary changes. I'm really happy for you. Let's see what's going on here. Where in Rhode Island? It was like right off of the Parkway, honestly, when I was getting what do you call it? What not the Long Island Expressway. What's it? The Grand Central Parkway? Am I bugging? There was this little pizzeria joint like right off the Parkway, and I went there on Long in Rhode Island just for a little bit. There was a lot of people, so I'm not really a people person. Like I hate city sidewalks where there's like thousands of people like sardines together, like, just walking in one straight line. Like I don't know. It's something to do with like germ phobia or some shit. Like I don't like when strangers breathe on me as I walk. Like the air feels different. It feels thicker. Like takes hours to get lots of places. When I was so used to tiny Rhode Island being like 45 minutes in all directions. Yeah. Huh. Shari, have you like had an awakening or something? I see here, like with the Dark Night of the Soul, and here with the Five of Wands in reverse, you're like releasing a lot of karmic energy in regards to like friendships you used to have. I'm saying quote unquote friendships because it's like these people cared about you, but they also took advantage of you, so you had to let them go. And these are necessary things when a person goes through an awakening because it talks about releasing negative energy, negative vibes, and also repenting. Are you in a relationship or are you talking to someone? Because I see a union here for September. You did already. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The Three of Pentacles here is past tense. So you released karmic friendships that you've had. But here for September, it talks about a union. So this could be in regards to finding new friends that are truly meant to be your friends, like future long term wise. It was too draining. Yeah. You're single? So this could be friendship or relationship. You could take it how it resonates, but at the Ace of Rods also. So you're like finding your creative passions as well. Um, I don't know. This could be someone that will help you find your creative passions and also encourage you to stick with them. But this union, the Four of Wands typically talks about marriage. So it could be a partner, like it could be someone that you're going to be dating this month. And I think they're going to be really supportive in regards to your passions and hobbies. Seven of Wands. I literally have four wands in your reading here, girl. Like, what's going on? Look at that. So I don't know what, like, if I don't know if you're afraid of love, but you're defending yourself against something. You're like holding yourself back from pursuing what you want to pursue. Like, are you afraid to stick with a hobby, and then you're like afraid to, that you're gonna stop doing what you're doing? Like, I don't know what this fear is about here with the Seven of Wands. We don't hear much about New Hampshire. That's a fact. I want to go to Maine and go to the beaches there. So, Sherry, in regards to my advice here with the Seven of Wands, is don't be afraid to open up. You know, I know you've been hurt in the past and you've had to release a lot of people and karmics in your life, but don't hold yourself back from love because you need love in order to be happy. And loving yourself is important, but opening yourself up to love is also important, you know? Just because you love yourself and not let other people in could damage yourself, you know? Don't be afraid to open up. That's Spirit's advice. I don't. Do any of you guys watch this YouTuber called Yasko? 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 Hold on. LOL, I'm on the seacoast, so Maine is about 15, 20 miles away, minutes. What's going on? 15, 20 what? 15, 20 light years. It's like, he's a 15-second walk away, girl. I'm bugging. Don't listen to me. He doesn't sound familiar. So, Yasko is this YouTuber that used to do these Randonautica videos, and more so recently, um, he's been going to houses that are haunted. So I don't know if you guys are into like scary paranormal stuff. Um, but if you are interested in the paranormal, I do recommend going to his channel. The only thing is, um, in regards to what he does, I don't necessarily agree with because when me as a spiritual advocate, you're not supposed to go messing around with dark forces, but it's like if that's what he has a passion for and he enjoys interacting with his audience that way, then all the more to him, you know? I just don't agree with messing around with dark energy and demonic presences because that shit could affect you long term. I think it's spelt this way. I'm going to put it in the chat. Like, you guys could check out his YouTube after if you want. Um, I think he's Bosnian. He's from New York, so I gotta support other New Yorkers. You know what I mean? What is this? Maine is the whitest state in America. So, as a black woman, I hope I don't experience racism if I visit Maine. I don't think you would, honestly, because if you're outside of New York, like Pennsylvania, typically if you go upstate, like towards Vermont, towards Maine, people there are generally relaxed and chill. They're not really racist at all. Like you'll find really great people going upstate. When you go to like Pennsylvania, it's more of like a Republican dominated type state. So you might find a lot more racist people in Pennsylvania, New York sometimes too. Um, but racism is definitely like one of those topics where it's like I feel that people should just love each other regardless of their skin color, you know? Yeah, if people do fucked up shit, it's not wrong to point it out. Like, hey, that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that, you know? But I like Pennsylvania, though. I like Pennsylvania, too. They got the Hershey factory over there. I love chocolate, girl. Giggity. No, I'm just playing. Missy over there, like, hell no, girl. Pennsylvania people are nicer than New York. I choose to live there over New York. Honestly, I'd rather live anywhere else but New York too, but I got to deal with what I got. Chillest people in New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont. I love Vermont, girl. Vermont is literally my dream place to move to in the future. But no. What do you mean? If you don't want to move to Vermont with me, then I don't know if it's going to work out. I love the cold. I don't like the humidity. I don't like when it's hot. I live in the attic part of my house in New York, so when it's the summer, all the heat rises to my room and I feel that shit even with my AC on. Like the heat just radiates from the walls. All right, I'm getting distracted. Sherry, I finished your reading, right? I'm losing train of thought. I grew up right near Providence, so I can kick it with the best of them. I visited New Jersey and liked it, but I probably didn't stay there long enough. That's the other. I think New Jersey is definitely another one of those states where it's like New York, and the people there are nicer. It's just New York is one of those places where people are just constantly on the move. They don't care like the people that they affect around them. But people, it's kind of rare to find New Yorkers that are like slow paced, not like you know in the mood to literally do everything in one go. Like it's nice to find those people that are actually like calm and collected. I have a fire every night in the snow. That's my dream. When I move to Vermont, I'm gonna be having bonfires every night. I'm gonna have like 3 Alaskan Husky Malamutes. I'm gonna have like 20 cats, and my boyfriend's gonna have to deal with all of them. I'm gonna be the crazy cat lady. Yeah. I was born coldest day of the year. Might have something to do with it. I was born in April, so it's like I like cold weather, but I don't like hot weather either. So it's like I like an in between temp. You want me to tell you another thing that I do like about New Jersey? Atlantic City, baby. I, I want to go gambling. I've never been gambling. I want to go. I'm literally 25 and I've never been to a casino. You guys know that? All right, I'm gonna disregard what you just said to me. So I'm not old. I'm 25 years young. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. OMG, I have a Siberian Husky and an Alaskan Malamute. I love both of them. They're really beautiful dogs. They really are. 2 dogs, 1 cat? No. I want 9 cats. Really? Oh, Taurus, it is your turn, by the way. So whenever you're ready, you can put your question down in the chat and I'll be ready for you. I don't know if you put it already in the chat. I just got distracted. I'm sorry. You're kidding. You're motherfucking 25. Yeah, I'm 25. I can't help it. Why? Do I look young? Or do I look old, like my boyfriend says? You're old. You're going to be 30 soon. A general September reading? All right, I got you. Right. So, Taurus, I hope you had a lovely weekend, by the way. Really are. I do as well. Thank you, Sherry. I hope you have a lovely day as well. Foxy, you are after Sam. So right now I have Taurus, and then we have Sam, and then it's you. So not that far now. All right, let's see here. Ancient ancestors of love and light, please give me advice to Taurus for a general reading for September. I'm about to be 35. And that's still young, you know? Jesus. Jesus. Strength. All right, so the theme for September is strength. Let's see what's going on here. What do you need strength for? Or is this like past? Have you like just been strong in general? Five of Cups. There's been a lot of spilt milk, if you know what I mean. You've had to deal with a lot of people disappointing you. And I don't know if this is in regards to this month. Um, I don't know who this is. Let me clarify this Five of Cups first before we go in depth. The Hermit again. Guys, what is going on? The Hermit card has showed up in most of the people's readings today. So it's like, why did I just hear that song in my head, bro? Making my way downtown, walking fast. Jesus passing, I'm homebound. If I could fall into the sky. Yo, have you seen the movie White Chicks, Taurus? I think if you watch that movie, it might put you in a good mood because there's nothing wrong with a comedy to watch when you're watching all of the people around you disappoint you. Just gotta take a step back and watch something funny. Awaiting my new beginnings. The past has been over now for 3 years. Yes. Yes, I've seen White Chicks. I love that movie, guys. The Dwayne brothers, so funny. Wait, is it Dwayne or Dwight? Am I bugging? That's why my in-laws hate me. I swear I don't look 25. How old do you look? I'm in a good mood, just awaiting newness in my life. Yeah, that's what I see here at the Strength card, you know? Queen of Cups. You know, you have your patience about you. And in regards to Cups, the Cups family, this typically talks about love in general. But this talks about compassion, calm, and comfortness. So being able to retreat and find your own inner peace is definitely going to be a theme for this month. Because throughout our lives, we are going to have people that disappoint us, but we just have to remind ourselves to stay strong and to be forgiving. Because I don't know if you're religious or not, but in the Bible, um, the theme talks about forgiveness a lot, forgiving of sins of yourselves and others around you. So I think if you come from a place of love rather than a place of hurt, I think finding the strength will be a lot easier, you know? I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you since you did donate to me, so stick around. Yeah, I've seen it too much before the days of Netflix and Hulu. The Star card in reverse. So you know what you're putting your energy into. You're not like flip-flopping with what you want and what you need. You know, you're taking the necessary steps to achieving your goals right now. I forgive. I want nothing to do with toxic people. And that's the other thing. Once you forgive, there's nothing wrong with letting someone go that's been toxic. as long as you forgive them in your heart, you don't have to forgive them in person. Because if someone puts you through hell, they're gonna have to deal with the karma that they put you through, you know? But if you forgive them, it helps you move forward, you know? Gratitude through all this is important at this time, heavily. Yeah. The Hermit's definitely been like one of those cards where it's been constantly showing up. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know what planet alignment is for this month right now. It could be Mars retrograde. Like I don't know shit about any of this, but um the Hermit typically is a good card, and it talks about um walking through life showing your inner light. So it's definitely like one of those type of peaceful cards and finding wisdom and using your wisdom as well. Let's see here. You're also a very hardworking Taurus. I see here that you're like heavily focused on, I don't know if this is like finances, but like it talks about work in general. Yeah, you're making those moves, girl. Gotta do what you gotta do. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He doesn't forgive me because I cut him off in every way a long time ago. You don't have to go seeking forgiveness from other people either. Temperance. Yes, my job and finances. Yeah. I think at the moment for September, you're also trying to find the balance between your love life and also your career as well. So trying that's the other thing. Even though you are very hardworking right now, don't be afraid to take like a little break, you know? Like if you need to call out one day for a mental health day, do it, you know? And don't just like come up with a lie, be like, "Oh, I'm sick, I can't come in." Just be honest. Be like, "I need a mental health day. I really need to call out so I could focus on the things that have been bothering me for a while. And if you want me to work at my greatest, I need this day off." You know? I think no, I'm definitely not seeking forgiveness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like don't try to seek forgiveness from someone that you already cut off, you know? Like you don't need it and you don't want it. Although it would be nice, it's not necessary. What's this forward thinking here with the Eight of Wands? So this typically also talks about rapid action, movement, and quick decisions. So solo dolo right now, 3 years, yes. I do book off for personal time. I'm an empath. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like I said, see, girl, your intuition's already telling you what you gotta do in order to. Babe, I'm hearing a strong echo right now. Oh, good. Um, no problem. So it's like with this rapid movement, though, there's some advice I gotta give you before you head out. Hold on. Spirit, please clarify this Eight of Wands. What is this rapid movement for? Judgment. Um, this is a good card, but also in regards to you, like balancing your love life and also your financial life. All right, so let's talk about it. So here we got the Judgment card, right? So the judgment typically talks about reflection, right? Like self-reflection. Um, and also talks about awakenings. So in regards to this card, you're not lacking any self-awareness at all. Like there's no doubt in regards to the things that you want in your life. Um, I think Holy Spirit wants you to take necessary action in regards to taking a mental health day. Because I don't want you to burn yourself out. Because that's the other thing. If you're overworking yourself too hard, you're gonna not have that 100% that you want and you what you desire. So don't be afraid to take a step back this month if you feel overwhelmed. It is Spirit's advice for you. And don't fear uh repercussions for wanting to call out. Like if you feel that you're gonna get fired for wanting to call out, don't be afraid. Just be honest with your employer when you do want to call out. I think they'll be more understanding if you actually tell them like how you feel and about why you want to call out. All right, so that is my reading for you, Taurus. Yes, I refuse to do that. It definitely makes me physically sick. Yeah. So if you feel that way sometime this month, uh, definitely you know, take a day to rest. Rest is really important. Sam, if you are here, it is your turn, by the way. You're welcome, Taurus. And thank you again, by the way. I really appreciate you donating to me. I'm a broke student right now, and in order for me to go to school, I literally need gas money just to make it through the week. Um, so Sam, if you are here, it is your turn. If not, I'm gonna give them 2 minutes. It is 9:49. Once it is 9:51, I will move on to Foxy. So Foxy, if you're here, it is going to be your turn right after Sam. Who's here in the chat right now, by the way? I don't even know, like, okay. I don't know if anyone is here right now. Like, I have no clue. Hello. If anyone is here, can you just, like, type in the chat, like, hey, I'm here? Only because I'm trying to figure out why my OBS studio is, like, acting up right now. Okay, Foxy is here. Oh, okay. I don't know where Sam is. Yeah, I don't know either. Um, Babe, you're the moderator. Can't you check? Hello? Welcome back. Are you able to check the chat for me and see who's here and who's not? You're, but you're a moderator. It's not. Hey. Oh, okay, so it's just Foxy, Taurus, and Missy. Sorry, alright, it's just us girls hanging out. Let's go. So Foxy, since Sam isn't here, you could ask me your question, by the way. And since it's just us three, I will continue doing ratings just for you three, okay? Don't let anyone know. Keep it on the DL. She's like, okay, I heard. Damn. Eggs, bacon, bagels, orange hash browns, and all he's done is bitch. I truly can't believe it. Did you make it for him or did you make it for yourself? Girl, I was homeless at one point. Don't go around wasting food. Nah. Don't throw it at his face. Eat it in front of him. Be like, yeah, bitch. This could have been yours. If I quit my current job to work at Starbucks, how would it go? Do you already have the job lined up for yourself? Or is it more like if you got a job at Starbucks? A show, youngin'. Yeah, being homeless wasn't fun. Like, I literally starved myself. It was not fun. I applied. My advice, like real life advice, girl, like, I'm not even gonna pull a card yet. Real life advice for that, find out if you're going to have the job. If you have an interview lined up and they say you got the job, by all means, drop that bitch, drop that place, and then move on because you don't want to leave your job and then be left in a situation where you don't have anything, you know? Been there, done it, didn't want it. I hated myself for doing it. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I currently work at Macy's, and the position I applied for is not what I wanted. I hear you on that one. I actually had an interview last week, and I was supposed to find out either Friday or Monday this week, if I got the job or not. So I'm in a similar situation as you right now. I'm going to apply to another Starbucks. I applied to one. If you want to be a barista and it's something that you're interested in and have a passion for to learn, by all means do it. But if you don't want to work at Starbucks specifically, like if you have a Dunkin' Donuts by you, you could always apply to them as well. But the thing with Dunkin' Donuts is that Dunkin' Donuts focuses more on food as opposed to like mixed drinks like coffee, refreshers, stuff like that. Starbucks is definitely more of like, a cafe, coffee type place. All right. I'm gonna pull a card for you in just a second. I'm just gonna finish the cigarette if you don't mind. Um, Missy, you said, like he would honestly say, I wanted OHR bagel place today anyway. How good is your cooking? That's the real question. Why does he want to go somewhere else? Like, bitch, you don't like my food? I'll never cook for you again. The hell? That's why I always gotta ask my boyfriend, how you like it? Does it taste okay? Is it good? Or are you just saying it to my face? It was good. The chicken fried rice I made for you that one time. You want it again? All right, I don't mind. I mean, I'm gonna cook you all sorts of food because with me personally, guys, I love to cook and I cook all sorts of food. So my man's never gonna be hungry. Me personally, I come from a traditional household, so I'm pretty basic because I like to do certain wifey type things. And, I don't hate it. I actually like it. I don't like doing my own laundry, but I like doing other people's laundry to help them. Or cooking, cleaning, stuff like that. I'll never clean my own room, but I'll clean everything else. Babe, that's the one condition. I'll clean the entire house. You just have to clean my mess. Maybe I'm going to be an electrician, okay? I'm going to be paying the bills eventually. Maybe. Maybe. Just to say it, dude, people would do anything for my food. There was this one year when I was in high school, there was a food fair that, some students would bring in dishes from their national backgrounds, and people would have like sterno racks of a whole bunch of different types of food. And me being Italian, I decided to bring in fettuccine alfredo with chicken. So, like, so many people love my food. I love seeing people's faces when they enjoy like their first bite of something different. Even though Alfredo sauce isn't really Italian, it's more of an American dish. It's my take on it. I made it with heavy cream, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of You know what? I'm not gonna give you guys all the secrets. I'm not gonna kiss and tell. I'm sorry. I told you a little bit, not all of it. There's a process to everything. All right, I'm almost done with the cigarette. I'm gonna get to you as soon as possible, Foxy. Foxy, in regards to Macy's, where you work right now, did you want to work in the aisles, like folding clothes and like, restocking the aisles um, with the clothes, or and they have you at the register? Is that what's going on? That's what my dad was, an electrician, then VP on National Grid. That's really cool. With me personally, once I become an electrician, obviously I got to go through like 5.5 years to be an apprentice. So apprentices are typically known as helpers in regards to the electrician field. So for 5.5 years, they're going to be having me sweeping. They're going to have me getting stuff from the work truck. I'm literally not going to be touching anything electrical until I get my 5.5 years. I think it's 8,000 hours in order for you to take your journeyman license. So it's definitely a process, but I'm pushing for it because me personally, I want to be able to run my own business eventually one day. So I don't have to deal with working under someone else that I might not like. You know what I mean? And it's one of those jobs where I have a passion for. I've always been interested in learning how to wire stuff. Conduit bending, not so much. I just got smoke in my eyes. I'm crying. So you wanted to work at the register and stuff. Wait, but I actually. I'm only supposed to work as a sales support there. That's the only position available. I have unload boxes from trucks, take clothes out, and put it on racks. So it's the opposite of what I said. So you wanted to work as a sales associate as opposed to like a fashion rep. The job is too repetitive for me. So you like doing different things throughout your job is what I'm hearing. I thought sales support was sales associate. Yeah, damn. I mean, that's the other thing with working in Macy's and stuff like that is that if someone wants to call out, you could always like change shifts with someone. You could work their position, you know. You just have to be trained on it. So, it's like two sides of one coin, you know. Um Let me pull out some cards, but right now what I'm hearing is that you should probably ask a coworker if they want to switch shifts with you and talk about it with one of the bosses. Be like, how long have you been working there for, if you don't mind me asking? The Hanged Man. Yeah, you're sort of stuck in this situation where it's like, wait, Missy, you said, dude, the only time they came for dinner, the in laws, they acted like my lasagna was seriously crack. Dude met me for a reason today. I could probably get an interview somewhere. This job is pretty new. Yeah. I think you should stick with it for now, but don't be afraid to like, you know, don't put your eggs in one basket. Keep applying to other places that you have interest in. But as of right now, I think you should stick with what you got. Um, but in regards to the hangman, don't be afraid to like ask other coworkers if you could work the sales associate position. If you want to like slowly introduce yourself to different things, talk about it with one of the bosses. You're a hard worker. You know, you have passions for the things that you do, and you don't half-ass anything. Everything you do is at 110%. You know, I literally started working in August, and they had me working as a sales associate. Yes, I should probably do that. Yeah. Six of Cups here. What is this about? No, they want me working at the dock unloading boxes. Uh, who knows? Because it could change like a month from now. They might have you be doing something completely different also. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just stick with it for now, but keep applying to other places in case something better comes along. But here with the Six of Cups, this is talking about like familiarity, happy memories, and healing. So I think you're going to have a lot of great experiences while working at the job that you're at right now. I think you should just expect to have, um, expect to be working on the same thing for a while. But in regards to finding the happiness in the things that you do, try to ask around and see if there's another position that you could work on. But I don't know if they would let me or if the coworker would say yes. But it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? Like just if you have a coworker that's working as a sales associate and you just walk by and you're like picking up clothes from them and putting stuff back on the hangers, just be like, "Hey, do you want to switch shifts with me one day next week or maybe a month from now?" Like you could just ask around and if the like most of the time it's usually young people that want to call out all the time. So if you have someone that's really young working as a sales associate, go to them and ask them, like, hey, is there one day this week that you don't want to work? Because I really want to work the cash register and learn how to do certain things in the store because, I'm putting clothes on the shelves all day and it's really boring and I just want a little change of a pace. I don't want to do that for too long. That job is going to drive me crazy. Yes, there is someone young. I think you should go to that person and just ask them like, hey, do you feel like switching shifts with me one day this week or next week? I'm sure that they'll do it for you gladly. Because that person might also want to do stock, you know? They might not necessarily enjoy customers interactions because let's be real, some young people are just like, I hate dealing with customers. Like straight up. So if you want, definitely ask around. And that is all. That is everyone from the free list. My cards are all fucked here. What's going on? So, guys, I'm gonna let you go for now. Um, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and I'm gonna be live later on tonight. So, if you guys want to stop by later, I will be on. It's 10:08. I'm probably gonna aim for like 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. What works best for you guys later? Like, does 9 o'clock sound like a decent time, or I really hope it won't be too long before I get a new job. That's the other thing. Like I said, like keep doing what you're doing right now, and just keep applying to other places that you have interest in. Because if something comes around the corner and it's something that you want to do, like pursue it. Don't hold yourself back. Sometimes we get certain jobs throughout our lives to help us learn certain tactics that we need for a job that we will have in the future, you know? Like me personally, because I've worked in fast food and like I've worked as a cashier for the majority of my life, I know how to interact with people. I have interpersonal skills now because of that. I know how to count money. I know how to deal with finances. I know how to set up schedules. And being an owner one day, I want to be able to set up a schedule that works out for people. So having time management skills is definitely one of those things that um, could help you in your everyday life in the future. So try not to take everything for granted because right now you're probably in this job at the moment to help you with something that you're going to need as a skill later on. 8 or 9 is a decent time. All right. So I will see you guys later. If not, I hope you have a lovely day. But all right. Peace out, guys.